What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So Blazers got some breaking news about the Blazers injuries updates to 3 players from last night's game against the Nets, in which we lost 119-115. So Skal Labissiere, backup center right now, he ended up going down with a right ankle sprain. Hassan Whiteside, the starting center, is questionable for tomorrow's game against the Hawks, with a foot sprain. And then Rodney Hood only lasted 5 minutes against the Nets due to back spasms, and he's listed as questionable as well. All 3 are listed as questionable. But the Blazers also made 2 two-way contract transfers for Moses Brown and Jalen Hoard, and they both will be with the team and probably will play tomorrow night's game against the Hawks. So injuries are just piling up like crazy for the Blazers right now, and it's looking like Dame and CJ are going to have to really shoulder the load for a while as guys start getting more healthy and whatnot, because it's been crazy right now. And we're on a 4-game losing streak, so we don't have no excuses. We just gotta use the talent that we do have, and we have enough, because we're only losing these games within 1 to 3 possessions. So it's not like we're getting the hinges blown off us. I know we're 3-6, but they could easily be 6-3 or so, It's just the luck hasn't went their way as far as last possessions go. A lot of times the opposing team will have the last possession and they'll hit a big basket to seal the win. But as far as last night's game, man, Dame Lillard goes off for a career high 60 points. It was basically a one-man show for the Blazers, and then it was basically a 2-man show for the Nets, and Kyrie Irving and Spencer Dinwiddie. Kyrie Irving hitting a big mid-range basket with about 30 seconds left to go to pretty much seal the win for these guys. And then Dame goes down and hits a buzzer-beating 3 to get his 60th point, which is his career high. That's actually a franchise record, but none of that stuff matters right now, because to me, I know Dame is the same type of way that's a great accomplishment and everything, but he would rather have that W in that column as well, you know what I mean? Because he's more about the team than individual efforts. But in the first quarter, Spencer Dinwiddie went off the bench. He came in and hit 3 for 3 from 3-point land, and he was nasty this game. But he also had a rebound and an assist. Kyrie Irving actually got off to a slow start, because there was a couple times when Dame and Kyrie were matched up, and Dame played really good defense against them. And Kyrie Irving ended up only having 6 points on 2 of 7 from the field. He goes 2 of 3 from 3-point land. Had a rebound, a turnover, and a steal. Dame starts it off strong in the first quarter. He goes for 11 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He goes 1 of 4 from 3, and he also had an assist, but no one else really came with Dame. So in the first quarter, the Nets were up 6, and they hit 5 of 11 from 3-point land, which it was Dinwiddie and Kyrie Irving who hit all 3 or all 5. And then Bazemore, he came in, he hit a big 3-pointer, and he also had 3 rebounds, and he was the second leading scorer for the Blazers. Second quarter, Kyrie Irving picks it up a little bit, and he goes 6 of 14 from the field for 14 points. He goes 2 of 5 from 3, had a rebound, 2 assists, a turnover, and a steal. But Dinwiddie again hits another 3, and he's 4 for 6 in the half, 4 for 5 in the half for 12 points, had a rebound, 2 assists, and a turnover. And then Dame had an this was the start of his offensive explosion. And in this quarter, he ended up scoring 15 points to go for 26 on 9 of 14 from the field. He was 3 of 6 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. At the time, CJ only had 2 points and was 1 of 10 from the field. And he really needed to pick it up, but Anthony Simons tried to do his best and ended up with 7 points on 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds and assists. But he was playing some good defense on Kyrie in a lot of spots. That's attributed to why Kyrie was only 6 of 14 from the field. Blazers ended up shooting only 35% from the field the entire first half, and the Nets weren't that much better. They were only shooting 41% from the field, but they had 8 3-pointers, and the Blazers only had, at that time, 5. But the Blazers did get 13 free throw attempts in the first half to keep them close, and the score was 54-49 to the Nets. And then in the third quarter, things started to change for the Blazers, but Kyrie Irving and Spencer Dinwiddie were still doing their thing. Kyrie ended up in that third quarter with 25 points on 9 of 21 from the field, and he goes 3 of 7 from 3. Had 3 rebounds, 5 assists, a turnover, and a steal. Dinwiddie, he was just nasty. Ended up with 6 3-pointers out of 8 in the quarter. To finish up the third quarter, he finished up with 27 points, 9 of 14 from the field, had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. But Dame ends up exploding for 18 points in that quarter to finish up with 44 points on 14 of 23 from the field. He was 6 of 12 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a turnover. And Whiteside kind of showed up. He ended up with 10 points on 4 of 8 from the field, had 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. Also, Nasir Little made a huge impact in 18 minutes of work in the third quarter. He ended up having 4 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, and a block, and just his energy, being able to fight with defenders for rebounds and whatnot. It was just great to see. But Blazers, after that quarter, they were still down, but Dame ends up having a great fourth quarter as well to get the Blazers back up in the game, and they were actually winning with about 4 minutes left in the game. But Spencer Dinwiddie and Kyrie, had excellent efforts tonight. Dinwiddie ended up finishing up 34 points on 11 of 18 from the field, 6 of 10 from 3, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a turnover, and a steal. Kyrie finished up with 33 points on 12 of 27, goes 4 of 8 from 3, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. 3 rebounds, 6 assists, turnover, a steal, and hits that big basket with about 30 seconds left to pretty much seal the game. But Dame finished up with career high 60 points, 19 of 33 from the field, 7 of 16 from 3, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 turnovers. And then Anthony Simons ended up finishing the game with 15 points as our second leading scorer. He went 5 of 14 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. McCollum finished up this game with 8 points, 4 of 19 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, a steal, and a block. So this was a game where it was supposed to be for the it should have been the Dame and CJ show for sure, but Dame put on an epic performance, but CJ just couldn't muster up anything today to help out Dame in the clutch and whatnot. Dame did what he could, but CJ couldn't help him tonight. The Blazers shot 40 out of 97 for 41% from the field. They go 11 of 30 for 37% from 3, 24-25 for 96% from the free throw line. Dame, I think, had 15 of those. We only had 11 assists on 40 made baskets, 48 rebounds, 13 offensive, 3 steals, 9 blocks, and 10 turnovers. So Nets, they shoot 41 of 99 for 41%, so they don't shoot well. They just get 5 more 3-pointers in the game. It's 16 out of 37, but they take 7 more, get 5 more, 43%. They get 5 more free throws for 21 of 30. They get 18 assists out of 41 made baskets, 51 rebounds, 16 offensive, 6 steals, 9 blocks, and 9 turnovers. So nobody was really turning the ball over or anything like that. It was just one of those games that, came down to another one possession, basically. And Kyrie Irving did what he needed to do to steal the win from the Blazers. Usually when a guy goes for 60, that's supposed to be a guaranteed win for the team, but just a little bit too much inconsistency with the Blazers right now. And I know it'll get corrected because, I could see if we were losing these games really bad, but it's, like I said, 1 possession, 2 possession, maybe even 3 possession games. So I'm not really too worried about it. Trades might happen, of course. I mean, it's pretty much a given now that people are gonna think that. They're taking a lot of hits from the media, and rightfully so. They're 3-6 right now. Western Conference team, they're not gutted like how the Warriors are. I mean, the injuries are piling up for the Blazers as well, but I mean, they still got Dame and CJ, so of course, with them being the number 1 backcourt in the league, I still feel that way, I mean, they haven't been the best duo this year, but Dame is cooking, and I just know that CJ will cook as well, because I mean, he's had a game where we needed him to lead us to victory. So I know that CJ, it's eating him up right now, how ineffective he's been, but I'm just never gonna doubt a shooter of his caliber. You know what I mean? Like, he's getting to his spots, they're just not falling right now. So I'm not too worried about CJ. It's just, we just gotta right this ship. Gotta start with the Hawks on Sunday to get this dub, because we just need it. And then we got another game on Tuesday, so we just got to get a string of wins. These next 2 games are at home. Got to get these wins, man. The home crowd's got to put us over the top to get these wins. And I just think that it's going to happen. The Hawks, they're kind of affected by injuries as well, but I just think that we have much more talent than they do. So I want to see guys like Jalen Hoard and Moses Brown. I want them, if they're going to come in, I want them to make some great impacts. I know Moses Brown will. I know he's going to be on the boards, gobbling rebounds up. Hoard, I know he's just a springy, athletic guy that I think he can defend well, and that's where I think he needs to hold his hat at first before he does anything else on the offensive end. Let the guys off the bench like Simons and Bazemore, let them worry about the scoring, and he just do the dirty thing, do the little things, play good defense, make the right reads on offense. If you're open and you see the defender sleeping, make that cut to the basket. You know what I mean? That's what we need from those guys right now. We just need them to make great plays. Don't think about the moment. You know what I mean? Like, they both had pretty solid debuts with the Texas Legends in the G League. They both ended up they both combined for 20 points, so they both look good. I think they're ready for this opportunity. You know what I mean? I know they both played well in the preseason, and then like in summer league and whatnot. For Moses, we didn't have him in summer league, but we had him in the preseason. He was killing people, so I definitely see him as a rim protector and a rebound guy, and he's gonna be able to finish a lot. He's gonna get a lot of, I don't know about lobs, but just a lot of passes just running down the lane because he's going to be so wide open. Because guys like Dame and CJ are going to try to attack the basket. And then Anthony Simons is starting to show his playmaking ability as well. He had an excellent assist to Kent Bazemore, who was wide open for a corner three in the first quarter. And he's coming along really good. I also liked what I saw from Gary Trent when he was playing. Like I said, Nasir Little, he played very well in limited minutes. So if these guys that are supposed to be ahead of you are going down, I just know that these guys are going to be ready for the opportunity. And I expect to see maximum effort from all of them. But this is your boy Pete Money. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to all my supporters. I appreciate it.